Hey everyone, welcome to H Cooper Crafty Bug. I am Hyla and this is Friday night. I'm doing a spontaneous live. I never schedule my lives. We'll see if some notifications go out. Thank you for joining me and thank you for watching the replay if you watch it later. If you're not subscribed, I hope you'll consider subscribing and don't forget to tap that like button and share, comment, but please be kind with those comments. And if I forget to say it at the end, be kind to yourself, be kind to others. Let's see. All right. I got Connie's shirt on. She still has some of these available if you guys are interested. I still have some Be Kinds made up. Miss Alice, thrilled to see you. I'm thrilled to see you too. Hey y'all. I got my Connie shirt on, but look, I got me over here too. I was kind of wanting to work on these cutouts. Hey Amanda, how are you? Well, thanks for popping in and saying hi. I understand if you can't stay, but I appreciate you stopping in. And Patsy's at a ball game, but I appreciate you stopping in. I really want to work on these cutouts. I haven't cut them out or anything yet. Only problem is I would need to work on the computer where I'm doing my live. Get off. This is that navy again. Samantha, hey, how are you? All is good. Hope you're doing well. I am. Allergies are getting a little better this week, so that's nice. Not near the headaches I was having last week. Terrible. That's so pretty. Look at that. Now, I was reading on, and see, I still haven't gotten this out of the box. I was reading about this on Cricut, what setting, and it said to do low if you're going to do glitter HTV on cardstock. It didn't say glitter cardstock, it just said cardstock. So, Miss Alice saying hi. Oh, that's always fun. How do you open this thing? Where in the world do you open this thing? Seriously. They don't just make little, like where you just open up the lip anymore, do they? I still don't get it. It opens like this. Of course, they have to be different. Oh, let's see. Someone's saying hi. Oh, where you did that? She's saying hi. Okay. Hey, Jason. Good evening. I hope you're doing good. Hey, Miss Juanita. Thanks for joining in. I know. I'm glad you made it. Oh, I love that navy too. This is super duper cute. I really just want to play with it. I still haven't set up my ribbon cutter. Yeah, I hate setting up things like that. I want somebody to do it for me. Once I get it going, I'll be fine, I get the settings and stuff, but just learning something new like that just drives me crazy. Safety instructions. We don't need no stinking safety instructions. Power heat setting. Low, medium, high, off. Sounds simple enough. Okay, it's yellow when it's warming up, and it's green when it reached set temperature. Simple. I like simple. Do you? Oh, yeah, you were using it at Mom Camp. And I loved watching you use it. I wish I would have gotten mine before Mom Camp, and then I could have let y'all set it for me. Just not thinking. I know, but this is a lot simpler than the Cricut. You know, I hated learning Design Space and learning how to use that, but now I love it. I still have that I have to figure out how to use. It's already the end of April, and I'm supposed to figure that out in the spring. Spring is quickly running out. I think Hyla got too many gadgets because she doesn't like to learn new gadgets. No, you mummers, that's right. Oh yeah, good idea. See, now I've still got to make that new bubblegum braid that I showed at mom camp. I still got to do a video for that. But I want to have that thing set and going, and that be another thing in that video, you know, showing cutting all those. Plus, I don't want to hand cut all that. That's one of the reasons why I got that, for bubblegum braids, you know, and loops and stuff. So, okay, I'm not going to plug this in or anything yet. Surely it doesn't take very long. If it's anything like the Easy Press warms up quickly, and then it gets mad at me if I leave it on too long. And I do mean mad. It like fusses at me. I guess it doesn't want to be forgotten about. I should have gotten my white out too, I think. You know what I was going to try and figure out, and I forgot. Share screen. I don't know if I can share Cricut. I've never tried this before, so I don't know if it works. System press. Unlock this screen by selecting the bottom left corner. Okay. Ugh. It's saying to do that, it has to leave Google Chrome, so it may not work. Should have done a test run. See if it'll do it anyway. Dang it. Restart Chrome. Yeah, it wants me to get out, and I don't think it might knock me off. Yes, please. Okay. Unclick it. Click it back. Okay. If I lose y'all, I'll be right back. Uh-oh. Okay, I think it's locking. Is it locking up like when it's doing that? It's wanting me to restart. So it may knock me out. But I really want to share the screen. Yeah, it's still not letting me. Okay, I'm going to try it one more time. And if I go out, I'm going to restart the live. So just give me a second. Okay. It's for just a minute. Okay, like it was putting me on hold. Let's see if it works on now. I was afraid it would quit the live, but it didn't. It just like kicked out my camera, basically. All right. We are learning as we go. Cricut Design Space. Come on. Work, work, work. Okay. Oh, it's working. Yay! Look at me. Okay, I had to do a little happy dance. Now, let's see. I've got her turned on. And I'm so excited. Yay, I'm back. Look at me sharing the screen. I'm so excited. I see people doing this kind of stuff all the time, and I don't know how to do it. Okay, so I'm actually doing 2 eagles for her and a football. This is just one. I'm doing some more stuff too, but I did them separate. But I went ahead and I'm going to do 3 eagles just in case one of them messes up. And one is going on a mum. See if that's highlighting like I want it to. Yes, 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 yes. So like on a braid. So I'm thinking that one. I can tell that got a little screwed up, but that's okay. It's going to cut out right. If you guys are wondering, it just got off-centered a little bit. This one is for a different mum, for the mum flower, I'm thinking. I'm not for sure what size flower she's using. And then I'm doing one in between, and hopefully they all work out, and I'll just go ahead and give her all 3. So she has that extra one. Okay. All right. Now, let me explain. I need to see what I'm doing here. Okay. I'm going to do the navy in navy glitter. I'm going to, okay, on this one, the white is going to be the bottom layer on all of them. So that's going to be on glitter cardstock. And then, so you see all the navy is going to be this glitter. And I need to grab my gold too, because the beaks I'm going to do in gold glitter. Okay, you may notice that I got rid of the cute bucket because it wasn't working. I couldn't fit 2 up there. This fits all my good heat transfer vinyl in it, the rolls. I do have a giant roll, and I have this thing on the side, and there may be some heat transfer in there, but I think it's all self-adhesive like vinyl. Okay. Well, I am going to do gold. So they're going to be gold, white, and navy. And let's see if I have, see, I could do the beaks in this and do like this and this. I feel like I got some more. That's yellow. See, this is like the darker yellow. And I could do that with the beak instead of the gold glitter. And I know I have some true white that I bought at Joann's. I didn't get very much. That's all they had, but I want to try that. I think that's enough for those 4 things, hopefully. This instead of the gold glitter, huh? Yeah, I think I like that idea too. And I haven't done regular vinyl. You know, this isn't glitter, so I haven't done this yet on cutouts. So that is something I've been wanting to try. I'm about to lose my glasses, and that would be bad. Here's the Michaels. Do I even have any in there? Oh my gosh. There's 1 sheet left in there, and that's it. So here's the difference. Let's see. See, that's a true white, and this has got like a little bit of iridescent type colors in it, and that drives me nuts. All right, Miss Alice, we will go with Gold Beak. So what do I need? I need a mat. I think all my mats are in here. I haven't used any of this stuff in forever. Hey, Alicia. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I'm impressed with myself. I know people do this all the time, but for me, every time I do something like that. Hey, Vanna, how are you? That's nice and sticky. I'm sure you can hear that. Okay. So let me go back. I'm going to go into Cricut. You guys can watch what I'm going to do. For any material. All right, so that is going to be cardstock, and this is what is the size? 8.5 by 11 in it? Yeah. So that will work where they have them layered out. I don't know why they put them so far apart. Oh, well, I don't like them. Okay, so that will work, and I don't need to mirror that, right? Yeah, because that's going on cardstock. Now let's go down. That's going to be heat transfer, so we want to mirror that. And it looks like, boy, I don't need much, do I? Like 2 by 5 will get me. I'm going to spread those out just a little bit. I don't like when they're really far apart, and I don't like when they are like right on top of each other either. Okay. And I'm going to go down to the navy, and I am going to put those. I'm always messing with these because I never like the order that they put them in. Am I alone in this, or do other people do this too? And then, of course, they don't all fit. Oh, well. Oh, well. I mean, you never know. You could do them like this. See how intricate all those little points are? All of that. That's why I'm doing this in heat transfer vinyl. I'm not even going to try to do that in glitter cardstock. That would be a mess. Well, I guess I can get them all over here. Now I've got too much space. Good grief. I do this. I spend way too much time doing this. I hope I'm not alone in that. Let's see if anybody's chatting. No, nobody's chatting. Okay. All right. So put this down on the mat. Hopefully it's not too curly. I hate doing this. I needed them to do that, and I think I just messed it up. I know I've seen tricks to doing this better, but I can't seem to get it. Okay. No, I still do it. So I guess I should just go over a little bit and that'd be okay. All right. See that? You see that? What I just did when I pulled it off, I made this. I don't know if that's going to affect it down the road or not. Hopefully not. The very sticky mat, so that's great. Back to Cricut. All right, continue. I did turn it on, didn't I? Yes. I haven't done anything with my Cricut Maker in a while. I'm thinking it is not going to freak out on me. Okay. Glitter iron on. I have it saved. I did. What is this mirror off? I thought I turned that. Oh, did not. Did not. Okay. Glad I looked. Glad it asked me. I'd be really mad right now. Okay. Oh, I forgot about my thing. Hey, Amy. Yeah. See, I mirrored the yellow section, but I forgot the blue one. I got to messing with them and moving them around. Hey, sweet lady. Hey, back to you too. Oh, okay. Yeah. I thought I switched it on the navy, but maybe when I started messing with it, maybe it turns it back off. I don't know. But it is on now. I'll have to make sure that the yellow is still on when I do that one. Let's see. Look. Oh, we can do all kinds of weird things. Look at this. You still can't see it. No. Oh, well. We'll stick with that one. I think that one's the best one. Where? My mat. Can't forget that. Our cardstock. Is if it's something pretty thick, once you run it before you touch it, you run it again and it'll go over exactly what you cut the second time. Oh, cool. I have not had any issues yet with anything not cutting completely, which is crazy because I'm on the same blade that I've had. You waste a lot. Oh, I remember when I first started doing some HTV stuff, like for getting the mirror. I forget, they called it something else that I want to say on Scan and Cut. But, oh, it drives me crazy. Looks good to me. Oh, she's on an ad. Okay, sorry. Yes. Oh, I do that too. I don't like to waste anything. Okay. Put that over there. Go ahead and move on to the yellow. And mirror is on that one. And this one is going to be regular vinyl. I don't think I have that on there. Okay. Iron on. I'm going to say everyday iron on. I didn't even do that. I need to move that mat. It is terrible. Oh, I got this big sheet. All right. What did I say? 2 by 5. I believe. I'm just going to cut this all the way across. Hopefully it's clean at 2 inches. My rotary cutter. Okay. Roll this back up. Let's stick that in that gold like that. All right. So I got me a little strip. And 2, 4, 5. 5 was going over. Hopefully this will be good. I should have checked my scraps because I probably had a piece of this in there. Okay, go back to Cricut and see where it was again. Okay. On there. Okay. Everyday iron on. Mirror is on. I'm loading. It's so slow. Okay. All right. Trim this off. No, gosh, I started cutting a little sideways and I thought I got into the design. It was going to be really bad. I'm going to get my light board out to weed this. I don't want to use this mat for cardstock. Then it'll have glitter all over it. This looks like a nice new mat. And it acts like a nice new mat. Let's see if I've got any, though, that are sticky. Oh, it's okay. I can tell this is the one I used to cut the footballs for mom camp, because when I put it on the light board, you can see them underneath. Oh, thanks for joining, Amy. Thank you so much. I understand you got to go. I appreciate you being here for as long as you could. All right. Now for the last one. Mirror is off, and we can go like so. And I am going to pick, where is it? Glitter cardstock, right there. I'm just so pleased. Oh, this looks creepy, doesn't it? No. All right. That out. And that. That's all I need. Got my little pen, the very super sharp. I love this weeding tool. Got them from Amazon. I think they're in my Amazon store. And my TJ tweezers. Love those. Okay, well, that's cutting. Let's see if you can see. Honestly, this is making it worse almost. That's not helping me at all. Okay. Let me finish that because I think I'm done with that. Make sure that I have saved everything. I think I moved some stuff around. Okay. All right. Yeah, this is not doing me any favors. Ooh, that's weird. It got really quiet. I could grab it, but it keeps going down. That's not gonna work. I was hoping that would grab a hold good enough. Don't want to tear anything. Wait, that's, oh, I need to go back and look at that. Because I think I'm trying to pull off parts that I need. So I need, just sucks because I can't see it very well. Light is not helping. Okay, there we go. Got the first one. Okay. I was scared I was weeding something that I needed. It's so hard to see. Trying to be careful here so I don't take anything off that I need. I hate weeding. I hate weeding any kind of vinyl. Weeding cardstock, any of it. Okay. Yay, look at that. That's perfect. Okay. That piece is done. Where can I set it so I don't lose it? All right, now let's try this. All right, I need to look at that design again. Alrighty. Let's pull off the other part first. And then we're going to have, and I can't see that. There it is. All right. That little piece there. All right. Simple football. Put that down. Eagles are not going to be as fun. Trash pile. All right. So a lot of this is going to come off there, it looks like. Oh, see how, look at that. You see how sharp those are? And if I tried to do that on glitter cardstock, it would not have worked. Okay. All right, that should be the beak, the yellow beak. Oh, I'm going to have to make sure that I match up since these are all different sizes. I think that's the one for that one. It's wanting to come up. Okay. Ooh, this is fun. Look at that. Can't tell. Honestly. I even have my glasses on, you guys, and I still can't. Okay. There's that little piece. I think that's it. Let me get a closer look of it. Hey, Lori. How are you? Look at me with the light. Okay. Let me compare it and see. All right. That's good. I only had to do one little piece out of the eye. Yay, yay, yay. Okay. Back to that. I hope not. So I'm going to have to do, I think I'll have to do this part first and then come in with the yellow. So I hope the yellow doesn't mess with anything. Can you guys see this? I mean, the yellow is supposed to fit right in there like a puzzle piece, but that one's not fitting in there just right. That's too big. Gotta be the smallest one. It's not exact. Ugh. That's not good. And I didn't mess with those at all. Let me read these other ones. That's frustrating if it doesn't work out right. And I don't want to cut those out in glitter cardstock either, because look at those sharp points. Okay. This is why we charge more for cutouts, because it is a lot of work, especially when we're dealing with cutouts like this. But I'm so happy that she ordered early, super early. She wants them. She makes her own mums, but she orders stuff to go on them, which is great. That piece, it's the same piece there. I'm gonna have to watch that. Okay. That one seems to line up really well, so that's good. Let's see. Simply Beautiful Mums by Lolly. Hey, Lolly. Oh, good. And I figured out, girl, this is like huge for me. I figured out how to share the screen. I mean, I knew already how to share a screen and do like a giveaway, like a random picker, but I didn't know how to share, like Cricut, like Design Space. And I figured that out, and I'm so excited. Yeah, the eye looked great on that one. So I'm glad that I cut an extra one. So if one doesn't turn out, hopefully 2 of the 3 turn out. But anyway, this is my first time sharing a screen like this, like a document, or while I'm working. I am learning. This YouTube thing is a process. It is a learning process like anything else. 5.5 years, and I'm still learning so much all the time. This, I can't remember how much this was. I'm going to say around 50, but for the glitter cards or glitter heat transfer vinyl, it works so good because I always had so much trouble weeding it. Okay. So I've got that. Let's see if that one lines up too. I didn't think about that. That one's going to be the biggest one. And yeah, I think it's going to line up. Good, good, good. Okay. I hope they look good. Now I didn't go over. I made the white just the same size I thought about doing another offset, you know, in gold glitter. I may still. We'll see how they look. Hey, Amanda, how are you? Okay, we're going to keep that up there because it's out of the way. HTV. This, which was easy. Cardstock. When you're talking about the big solid pieces, so easy. Okay. Now it's time to turn this sucker on. And okay. It said to do low, so I'm doing low. Hopefully that works. And I think I'm done with that. Boy, it got dark in here without that. It feels really dark in here now. That's crazy. Okay. Now it's supposed to turn green when it's ready. And it did say to move it around, which Christy had told me that. Because the first time I did the heat transfer, I did it on a members only live, but of course I didn't have this. I just had my bigger Easy Press that Kevin had got me. And she was telling me to move it, but I was like, oh, that's too awkward with that big thing. But if I had the little one, which I think is what she has. But over in Cricut, on the home page, let's see, I saved that, didn't I? Okay. Over here, you heat guide, and you click on that, and then you pick which heat press you're using and what materials you're using, and it just tells you what you need to do, and it is ready. That was quick. Look at that. Can't see the light. There we go. Oh, thank you. That's so sweet. I'm glad that you're learning, and I'm glad that it's helping. A lot of this, you know, I'm still learning a lot. I'm constantly learning and growing. So we'll learn together. Oh, you're very welcome. I try to show as much as I can because I know it's frustrating when you see a video and they tell you that they're going to show you how to do this, but they've already done half of it and they don't show you how to do that first half or something. And you're like, wait a minute. But yeah, a lot of it's like learning how to do, am I pointing at it? Learning how to do things like this where you can share and do it at the same time, which is awesome. I'm so excited. Now I can do more of this. Okay. So I want to say that I don't think it said on there, but I want to say I was told not to do Teflon sheet. All right, I'm going to tilt y'all down. Where is my football? Okay, I'm going to cut that off. Start with the easy one. And I am supposed to, am I supposed to press a button? It did say to heat this up for 5 seconds before. I don't know if I should heat it up too. The only thing I don't like doing with the HTV is it does make your cutouts a lot of times curl. All right, I'm going to try and line that up. I don't think it wasn't lining it quite right. Okay. See if we can get it to stay there. And I think it said like 20 seconds. I know my Easy Press has a button and it will beep when it's done. It looks like it's setting to me, and I love that I can iron it. Now this is much easier than using that bigger one. That bigger one's great for ribbons or for a big cutout. But for these little ones, this is awesome. Okay. It did say to let that cool a little bit too. Okay, looks like it's working. I'm going to go over it just another time. When I do like shirts or anything like that, I always go over them a second and usually a third time too. I don't want to scorch it, but Connie, I love my mini press. She's not on here, but I love it. Hey, ETX, how are you? Happy Friday. I'm just loving looking at all your TikToks. All right, trash pile. I don't have my little trash box, Miss Alice. And it looks like I lined that up really well. It's not perfect, but and that should fit on a braid really, really well. Let's see. I have a couple right here, don't I? Like here's a double military. Here's an angel braid. Yeah, that's going to be perfect. Even if she did like a whip braid, it wouldn't be huge on there. Whoop, caught you. Oh. Uh-oh. I knew one of those was going to fall. A patent braid. Yeah, that's perfect. Oh, because I was worried about sizing them. See, now it is. See what it does? So I'll probably pile some books on them. So I want to say I did that before. I don't have a book in here. I would go ahead. I need to tell her to do that too, to like stack some books on them and keep them nice and flat before she does them. Because I don't even know if she started them yet. Oh, look at you. I think I remember you saying that. My hair straightener is kaput. I had one of those really expensive hair straighteners, and I decided to straighten my hair one day, and I was like, what happened to it? It's broken. All right, I'm going to put that on top. All right, guys. Now for the eagles. Let's go ahead and do this big sucker first. If I have to cut them out again, I'll have to cut them out again. Like I said, I might do another offset, just like in gold off of this, but we'll see. Cut out goals. Only thing is you have to get all this heat transfer vinyl if you don't already have some, which I had a bunch of heat transfer vinyl, just not a lot of colors of glitter. I had like gold, silver, some white and black. All right. Oh, forgot to preheat it. Do that too. Ooh, see that? Okay. Now, Christy from our community, there's a brand at Hobby Lobby. It's not the usual brand I buy, but they have some other colors, and sometimes I have to buy it to get the colors I need. I think it's something bug. It's like $1.99 a sheet, and they never run it on sale. And she said it melts if you try to do heat transfer with it. So don't try that cardstock with the heat transfer. Okay. Oh, it's not perfect. Trying to get it perfect. Okay. I think that's as good as it's going to get. I can see a little bit of white right there, but I'm going to get it. Start on one end. Isn't it weird that I'm ironing? I'm ironing for homecoming. This is so weird, right? With the way this one's shaped, I feel like I'm really using an iron. But I love it. It's so lightweight, you guys. It's great. I know these things are still expensive. We want to have all the gadgets, but just do the best you can. And every season after you sell mums, use some of that money. Make sure that you're making enough where you can use some of that to buy you something. Some new gadget to use. There. Sure those aren't coming off. Look, it looks great just like that. If we were doing a 2-color one, I hope I don't mess it up with the beak. All right, this is going to be the big one. Please, please work. Oh, that's a little bent right there. I hope that doesn't affect it. Okay. Don't move. This is what scares me too, is it wants to move. Good choice, Miss Alice. I really like this. I mean, the gold glitter would have looked good too, but this really looks like a good beak. I hope she likes it. I'm sure she will. Nope, that's not setting. Nope. Uh-oh. Which I did not look up regular heat transfer vinyl. If it's even going to work. Oh, there we go. Okay, the eye is not working for some reason, but the beak is. I forgot, it did tell me to use pressure. I forgot about that. I guess I'm not letting it cool. Let's see. I'll be listening. I'm going to dye my kiddo's hair purple and blue for Comic-Con tomorrow. How fun! You did that. It looks awesome. Thank you, thank you, thank you. It may have to be. Like I said, I did not look that up. Oh, it's working. Oh, it's good. It's good. Now it does, it's a flat, you can see like a little bit of a design, or, you know, like where it's layered or something, I guess. You can see that a little bit, but that looks great. It's not perfect. Look, you know, you can see a little bit of white, but I'm super happy with this. That looks so good, doesn't it? I know, isn't that cool? Thank you, Miss Alice. Okay. I'm going to go over it one more time with the big one. The whole thing. That's the only thing, is how it kind of melts in there. So I mean, I like the way it contrasts, but the gold glitter would be more forgiving. Or, you know, any kind of glitter, HTV would be more forgiving. So you got to consider that. But I'm going to show them to her, and, you know, if she doesn't like any of them, that's fine. I can redo some of them. Okay. I am kind of experimenting that I've never used just regular HTV on the cutouts, only the glitter. Yep. Heat this up. If I can get that lined up perfectly. Perfect as I can anyway. Okay. You can tell when it heat presses, when it finally sticks, the materials finally stick together, you can tell. Let's see. That was a great choice. Color pop. It does pop. And Miss Alice voted on that. Turn it over and heat the back. Maybe you take some of the flip paper. Okay. I gotcha. Looks amazing. Thank you. Yes, it does. Thank you, Lori. Hold it out at arm's length. You will not notice a little bit of, yeah, I'm sure. And you know how OCD I am about some of this stuff. Yeah, I mean, you can see, like, the only thing you can see is like those lines where it's not, I don't know what that is, to be honest, but yeah. That's the only thing that's bugging me. It's not even really wrinkled. It's like, I can't figure that out. Okay. It really does. Okay, hold on. I'm going to Amazon. Really does help. Okay. Oh, you're amazing. Yeah, give your iron a break. Exactly. I know. I love it so much. It was a gift. So I'm like super excited about it. Oh, you guys can't see what I'm doing now. Okay, where is it? I can't tell which one's which. I think this one's bigger. Isn't this the one that I was saying wasn't lining up? Now it looks perfect. Weird. Okay, let's see. This is definitely more difficult to get to heat press. It's wrinkling a little bit. Out, I think it's moving on me. Like as I'm ironing, I think I moved it over some. As much as I tried to keep it, that one's messed up. Dadgummit. All right, I'm pulling that one off. It's totally messed up. All right, scratch that one. Okay, this one's going to get left alone. Yeah, it was looking good, but then as I'm moving it, it's moving. So maybe on this one, I don't need to move it around. Maybe I need to keep it still and just press. This is a learning experience. Oh, now it's stuck. You can tell it comes up like when it's finally starting to stick. Yeah, it does move it a little bit as you're moving the iron. And no matter how well I line them up. I'm scared to try this one. Weird. This one may have been for, I may have picked the wrong one because that one is way too big. Doesn't fit that one either. This is crazy, guys. Let's see. Let it cool before I do this. Yes, just press and let cool. Patience, my hero. Patience. I don't have patience. Don't you know me at all? Ugh. Okay, let's see if I can get this one to work. I mean, I'm liking how just the two colors look too. Yeah, that is way too big. That's weird. Why is it not working for? And it's just the contour. I just saved the contour from inside of it. Weird, huh? Okay. Crazy, crazy, crazy. Okay. So should I do another? I've got another little, still have. I have some yellow glitter, but it's like softball yellow. I'm gonna have to cut that again. I still can't believe, what am I gonna do with that? Okay, I need to just look at it and see what's going on the screen. Yes, better late than never. That's so true. I am working with this. Okay. Make sure that is that the smallest one? Yeah, that's the smallest one. It doesn't look like it fits perfectly, does it? Okay. Let me see if I can do that again. Okay, that's the piece right there that I need. Right? Nope, I don't want to do that. Don't want to do that. Okay, I see what I'm doing now. Okay. There's the eye. How do I get rid of that? Oh, that right there. Okay, so that's why. Let me make sure that I didn't accidentally resize it somehow. Yeah, that one looks perfect. I don't understand why, but it does. Okay. I'm going to go ahead and do 2 of those. And that one looks perfect too. Why? I don't understand. Okay. I'm just going to recut them all. Nope, we're doing the yellow. Mirror on. I do remember that. Let's see. How long is that sheet? Oh yeah, that's plenty. Okay, continue. Sometimes if I have my machine on for a while, it will not connect. Hopefully it will. Let's see. Try it with that gold just to see what it looks like. Just, oh, with the gold glitter? Did you think you were going to put the beak on the navy blue first and then put it on? No. You mean put the gold on first and then the navy? No, because that would have been too hard, if that's what you're asking. Hey, Catherine, how are you? That's funny. Okay, is it connecting? All right, here we go. Forget what I'm doing. What am I doing? Iron on. Every day, iron on. Mirror on. Okay, we're going to cut these again. I can cut the gold glitter if you want me to try that too. Oh, I just got it up. I do have highlights, and you can see the gray in the highlights a lot more when I have it up like this. Hey, Becky. How are you? Well, thanks for jumping on. Was I reading what you were saying, Miss Alice? I always forget that I have to press go. Throw all this away. Since I don't have my trash box. I think I threw it away and I was just going to get another one and start fresh, but I haven't done it. That one. I am making some cutouts and I'm using glitter cardstock and heat transfer vinyl. Yes, but don't iron it. Just press. Don't iron it. Just press it and let it cool. Don't pick up the plastic part off until it cools. Just wait a minute. Okay, so press it, hold it, let it cool, and then peel it back and see how it looks. Gotcha. Me comprendo. Maybe. Yeah, it was, and it was wrinkling it too, and maybe I'm pressing too long. I mean, it was having trouble getting it to stick, but it was wrinkling too. Like at first it looked good, and then it starts looking gross. Okay. I'm not even gonna try to use the thing. Now I have to weed some of these again. Okay. You can do it. I was gonna try and cut it first, but I hate these. Cannot see good. All right, there's one. Oh, yeah, yeah, yeah. Awesome. All right, what was I going to do? I can't remember which one this is. Okay, that's the small one. And it looks like it fits. Okay, Miss Alice. That was 10 seconds. I don't know if that's long enough. Leave it alone. Let it cool. See. Whoop. Yeah, on Design Space, I just took circles the size of the flowers that I needed, and then I lined them up to where it looked like a paw. And I had to cut it out a couple of times and, put the flowers in and make sure that they were all spaced the way I wanted them to. But I also cut little circles in the middle of all of those to put the flower stems in. And it's not. Okay. That pressed a little bit. Oh, I think that's going to be better, Miss Alice. Not quite right there. That cool. Oh, you're going to do it free-handed. That's right. That's right. No, I used to. I used to use like my scan and cut or that one. And then I used to, like, before even that, I used to hand cut them. I had like a X-Acto knife. I had one that I used as a template, and I would just cut them out of paper plates, like those Dixie paper plates, but the generic ones, because they're all white and flat, and it's the same. It's glossy on one side and paper on the other, just like your backers are. So if you don't make very many, that's a cheap way to do them. But once I started getting a lot of orders, then I had to do something different. I would so then I would cut them out of my machine, but that's a lot of wear and tear on my machine. And I started to get, again, where I was getting a lot of orders, and I finally just had to break down and start buying my own. Now, I still do cut my own for the ring mums, for the little 2-inch, because you can't buy those. And I can do, I can put some poster board or some chipboard, if I have some that's decent, on here, and I can cut a whole bunch of 2-inch backers on there and just do one pass, and those will last me quite a while. But on the bigger ones, I did the paw print because, I had that paw order, and she didn't want it ginormous. And so I was like, okay, I want to do a 6-inch flower with 4-inch flowers. And so I just customized and made my own for that. For things like that, you can definitely do that. But if you're doing a lot of 5.5-inch flowers like I do, and 6.5-inch flowers and 4-inch flowers, yeah, it's just better to buy those, but I still have, for the 4-inch, I use ribbon spool ends, those little ones, the decent looking ones. Those work great for that too. It's still not, and it's wrinkled. The beak, for some reason, doesn't want to heat press. Oh, I don't want to do that. That's got glitter on it. Yeah, that's a great idea too. Oh, that stinks. I hate that. Yeah, I don't know. It's weird. These pieces did fine, but this big piece here is not wanting to press. I don't understand it. Oh, let's see. I bought one of those circle cutting tools and we'll try that. I know I got a couple of them too, and one of them is like too much for cutting chipboard, and then the other one hardly get it to do. I hope yours works better than the ones that I tried. Those were a pain. Oh, that's good, Becky. Oh, I have a giant one, and then I have an easy press, but this is for my cutouts. I don't know. With using, I'm experimenting. I've never used regular heat transfer vinyl on a cutout, only glitter, and it does do differently, unfortunately. It looks better. I don't know that it's sealed on there completely. That one is definitely better though. It's not as wrinkly. It didn't move as much. Yeah, I have a giant one down here, like the regular, you go like this, but I hardly ever use it. It's such a pain. I have it down there because it takes up so much room, and I don't do a lot with that. So there's no reason to have it up here and taking up all that space. So I put it down there, and then I've got stuff all around it. So I'd have to clean it off. And then, but I still like to do, like shirts and stuff in there. But it gets so hot in here. It's like turning on an oven in here, basically. Thank you, thank you. I use the plain on glitter cardstock. Do you? This is my first time. I prefer the glitter. It's easier to work with. Make sure I go over it one more time. There. Nope, I did that already. So I did cut out the big one again. I don't know if I should try and go over the big one again. I cut out several of the beaks again this time. So if I messed any up, I would have extras. I still have to do that medium one again. Let me go back to Cricut. Oh, yes, I want to cancel. Go back to that page so you guys can see what it looks like on. Get off there. All right. See, it's not on there completely. There's a little bubble on there. But it's not peeling. There's that a little bit. Okay, I don't think I'm going to be using regular heat transfer vinyl very often because that is a pain. I used the plain on glitter cardstock. Yeah, I already read that, didn't I? The big don't take up that much vinyl, so why don't you try the glitter gold? Oh, the big. Yeah. I think I should. I keep putting that on my elbow. All right, let me put that over here. Hey, the football was super easy. Okay, get back in there and do that again. Let's see. I know I can, like, you can hide all these so you only do the beak, but I find it just as easy to do this and then pick the one I want. Mirror it, of course. And oh, you know what I need to do? I'm going to do 2 of each of these. Okay, do that again. That one. Mirror. Just in case. All right, let's trade. Let's do this. Oh, I need the better. I need a better mat. I had a better mat. Okay, I gotta see what y'all are doing. For testing that out for us, I think we all learned a lesson. You're welcome. Did you have to fill in the? I wanted to add that little bit of the gold color. But here's what it looks like, which is the 2 colors. It looks good like that too. But I was trying to decide between the gold glitter and the yellow, and I had never used regular vinyl before, HTV vinyl, on this cutout. I wanted to try it, but I don't think I'll be doing that much in the future. I'm going to go up a little bit higher. Okay, let me go back. Continue. Mirror is on. I gotta check that like 50,000 times just to make sure. It's trying to connect again. All right, glitter iron on. Make sure the mirror is on. It is. Here. I do love the way it pops though. But you see how they curve too when you work with the heat transfer. Now this one is pretty good. But I remember putting books on them, putting them on a flat surface and putting books on them until I was ready to use them last season, and it was fine. Once you get them glued onto your braids or the mum head or whatever, it's fine. Oh, that's a sticky mat. But when you're working with this glitter vinyl, you really need a sticky mat. Nothing worse than it curling up and getting caught in the machine. Let's see. I think I'm going to have to get into that. You can't even see where it is. Oh, wow. I can't even see it, even with that. What did I do with my rotary cutter? There it is. I'm going to have to cut too much because I can't even see it. Oh, there it is. I can see it now. Oh, it's the Earth Sweet Angel is here. Hey, that's enough. There's nothing to bark at. Uh-oh. Lucy, there's nothing to bark at, I promise. I can't even tell what needs to come off and what doesn't. Oh my gosh. Maybe I should have done a second cut on that one, Miss Alice. Will it? I mean, it automatically does a second cut, but it's okay that you're late again. You're here. Oh yeah, that didn't cut great. Should have done another pass. and no eye. Yeah, I may have to cut this again. If I can get it to work. Should be another eye in there somewhere. I probably need to clean the blade again too. That's weird. There should be an eye somewhere in there. Where is it? Oh, it's over here. This light board is not working at all in this gold glitter. Yeah, this isn't working good. I may have to cut this again. Oh yeah, you gotta love those ads. All right, I'm doing that again. Maybe add some more pressure to it or something. All right, I've never had to do that since it does a second cut on its own, but it's all wrinkled. I'm getting too impatient, not checking to make sure I'm doing it good. Okay. Twice, yeah. Okay. All right. Oh. Go back to the yellow, mirror on, glitter iron on. See, I can do more pressure. But, okay, we'll leave it on default. All right. No, I'm tired. And I was tired before I got in here. And it never fails. There's always, it either goes like really easy and well, or you just have problem after problem after problem. But I'm glad this isn't during homecoming season and I've got plenty of time. I get to experiment a little bit. Now I won't be trying to use regular heat transfer vinyl during homecoming. I tried to get a new blade the other day and ended up getting the wrong blade, but I knew it was probably going to be wearing out soon. This first one, actually, I think it cut okay. I'll do it. it. I don't know which one that goes on though. Oh, it's the big one. It looks like you'll be able to see the yellow under it just a little bit, but that's pretty too. Okay, so you want me to run it through again. I don't know that I've ever done that. It wants me to unload the mat, but what do? I don't want to unload the mat. Do I cancel it? That's what I'm going to do. Oh, it unloaded it. Oh, crap. Oh, I know. And I'm starting to melt. Oh, no. Yeah, I hit the wrong thing. It unloaded, so that's not gonna. I know if I run it through again, it won't be even. The only option it was giving me was to unload the mat, though. So what am I doing wrong? You just press it again like you're starting again. I don't understand. So do I press start on the machine again? Is that what I do? Because on there, it was just showing unload mat. Now I wish I would have done the deeper cut. You just press start. You just leave it there. It should let you press it. Oh, okay. Okay. I'll know that in the future. Something I've never had to do, so I didn't know. Okay. Oh my gosh. I think I ruined it anyway because I wasn't cutting straight. Okay. Oh, no, I see I'm not using patience. So if I just waited, you would have told me what to do. But I didn't because I'm impatient. Let's see if I can get something out of here. I did sharpen it a little bit, so maybe that helped. Oh yeah, that's better. Oh, no, there's the eye. See, I would have never been able to cut that eye out of glitter cardstock. That little bitty piece. Well, I said that was better. That big piece was better. It's so hard to when you can't see what you're doing. What I hate about heat transfer. See, when people tell me that they love doing the heat transfer with these things, I'm like, why? Why? This is why I don't like to do shirts, because I hate all this vinyl. Okay. I'll remember, I'm going to need that. Well, I thought it was doing better, but it's really not. But I do have this one that's workable. So I'm going to go ahead and try it. That definitely fills in a lot better. A lot more forgiving. Yeah, that's a lot better contrast, but this looks more clean and it's more forgiving. If I could see this, I could probably weed it a lot better, but since I can't freaking see anything, crazy. Okay. Yeah, exactly. Okay. I'm going to try this one more time, Miss Alice. I am going to try the deeper cut because I know I've done that before and that has worked well too. And I'm going to space these suckers out. Okay, that's too much spacing. Mirror is still on. Continue. Okay. I am going to go with more pressure and see if that helps. Okay. You like the glitter one better? All right. Do the shot. Do the shot. I probably feel bad tonight. That's why I waited to do it on Friday night. Hopefully. Oh, I hope so too. I know, Miss Alice. I know. It sucks, doesn't it? Okay. Oh, wrong one. I've got all these beaks now. Just had to do the beak in a different color, didn't I? Yeah, those eyeballs just don't want to show through. All right, I am trashing all of this. That's why I like to use, that's why I'm a cardstock girl. And sometimes I'll use regular cardstock too and layer. I got that from TJ, and I'll layer, make multiple cuts of it and glue them together to make them thicker. Okay. You know what? Hey, yay, thank you. I learned something new today. Hopefully it doesn't cut too much since I put it on a deeper cut. Go from one string to the next, probably. I had to clean off my desk or my work table before starting this, and it's a good thing too. Oh, I can't even get to that. I made a bunch of Mobius braids the last couple of days. And, well, 15. I made some more whip braids. Made some patent braids for Connie. Green, blue. I know she'll have at least one blue one, I think. Oh, thank you. Well, I learn as I go. You know that. I can definitely see the cuts, so that's good news. Okay. Take my time cutting it so I don't mess it up. All right, since I spaced them out a good amount this time, I can actually see where I need. There's the eye. Now I can just try to weed one at a time instead of trying to do them all. And actually, this is the large one, so I don't really need the large one, but oh well. Oh yeah, look at that. The eye. There's the eye came off really well. This is a really thick glitter HTV too. Much better. Thank you, Miss Alice. Get that middle piece out of it. No, that's supposed to be solid. I always want to weed that peak for some reason. Okay, let me go to the opposite end. I use a lot of Hobby Lobby and Michaels. That white that I used was from Joann's. That's the first time I've gotten any from Joann's. They didn't have much of a selection, but they did have a true white, which I was happy about. And I haven't gotten any online, but I know there's some online places. I just haven't done it yet. I think TJ knows some places, but I keep forgetting the names of them. All right, let's do this small one. You know, the gold underneath is probably going to help. You can kind of see it a little bit, so I'm thinking it really kind of helps that pop a little bit. I mean, you have to look, but it's like there's just a little something there. Thank you, Miss Alice. That looked so much better. It moved a little bit too. See, you can see that gold under there just a little bit. See, now that one moved a little bit so you can see it. Or maybe it just didn't cover as good. But I still think it looks good. I think it kind of gives it a little bit more dimension. What do y'all think? Success! Yes. Good, good, good. Yeah, me too. And like I said, I can do another outline, another offset in gold glitter cardstock and make them even a little bit bigger. Like this one is supposed to go on a braid. The bigger one is going to go on another mum on the flower, like the garter, I think. I don't know. I'm not sure if she's doing, I know she's doing a triple mum for the girls. And so like this and this are going to go on a braid. But she said the other eagle was going to be for a mum head. So I did around 5 inches, a little bit over 5 inches, since you've got to point here and then it, like right here, that's where they count the 5 inches. So I really like to go here and here when I'm looking at the mum head and thinking about how big I want to make the one on the mum head. I really think about like this much of the cutout, if that makes sense. Because if this little piece is going over onto the loops, you know, you don't want them to go past the loops on the backer. But if it goes past the flower, it's still going to be okay, especially if it's just like that much and this little much of a beak. But this much is on the flower head. And I'm getting to where I like to make the cutouts bigger and bigger now. Like I used to make them pretty small, and I'm getting like to where I like them bigger. You know, we always change. Always growing and changing. I've even done some names like oversized, and I like that too, as doing something different. I'm gonna try to find the medium-sized one. I think this is one of them. Press don't iron. Press don't iron. Go bold or grow home. That's right. Probably shouldn't do that. Yay, that one's looking good too. Looks good. Where's the eye? There it is. Yay. I'm going to have to weed these too, or I'm not going to know what's in them. Okay, now for the medium one. Like I said, if you're just doing a 2-color one, that looks fantastic too. You don't have to go to all this trouble. I'm going to. And it depends, I mean, how much are you charging for this cutout? How many colors did they want? How many colors are in the school? She just told me which eagle she wanted. This is the eagle that I got off Creative Fabrica that I did a video on this channel. Exactly. Okay, I'm going to try to just press this one. Like I said, she only wanted 2 of these, but I'm going to go ahead and send her all 3 of them. And I think I will do another offset of this one for the flower because it's really not as thick as I like them to be. And then once I glue that to the gold glitter, it's going to make it thicker. The only thing, you know, you're going to have gold on here and then I'll have gold around it. But I think that'll be fine. Definitely don't want to do navy or that'll blend in with the edging. Well, that's okay. How are you? We're working on cutouts and using heat transfer vinyl. I actually tried some with just regular heat transfer vinyl and it wasn't working too great. So I'm going to stick with the glitter vinyl. It's Sharon, right? I hope I'm saying that right. Yes, let it cool. She keeps having to tell me, have patience, let it cool. Press, don't iron. Look. Oh my gosh. I'm gonna iron that piece. Well, that didn't help it. Oh, that's gonna drive me crazy. I'm not messing with the beak. I'm just messing with the body. Yes, yes. HTV on glitter cardstock. I don't think I've done a public video of that. I've done some members only, but I don't know that I've done public of it. I really prefer glitter cardstock on glitter cardstock, but some things are just so delicate. You got like these really sharp points and my Cricut can't handle that, or the glitter cardstock can't handle that. So I either have to offset them and make them bigger or use heat transfer vinyl. Like, I really wanted to experiment with some different materials and yay. Look how cute that is. I would have never been able to do that with regular glitter cardstock. Those. Now the white is glitter cardstock. The rest of it is glitter HTV. And then I did a football. That one was super simple. I'm loving that. I think they're really bold. I just love the colors and everything. I think they look gorgeous. They're cool now, so I'll iron the back and then I'll flatten them. Hopefully that'll be enough. I wish I had something heavy to put on there. What do I have that I can pile on there? It's not very heavy. You would think I'd have 50,000 things that are heavy. It's not very heavy either. It's better than nothing. Which one is it? I feel like we've talked about this, but I don't remember which one it was. Too many pieces. Yeah, those can be a pain. And some of them, you know, some of them look like they would be easy, and then you get into it, and it's like, oh my gosh. And then some of them that look like they might be hard end up being easy. That's the way it's been for me anyway. Now I got some extra beads. Tempting to go ahead and cut some more of those out and have some eagles, but I don't want to do them in navy because I don't know what colors I get. couldn't get any beaks, and now I have all these extra beaks. Oh well, the way it is. That's why I did extras. I'd rather have too many than not enough. Okay. Let me go back to, it's a jaguar. I think the spots and shading. Oh, yeah. Yeah. Which school is it? I'll look it up and see if I can do something with it. Are you Cricut or are you Silhouette? I've got to get to working on my Silhouette and figuring it out. Okay, cancel. Yes, I want to cancel. Cancel again. Okay. I don't need all those extras. Where, this is the biggest one, isn't it? Okay. All right, I do want to offset that one. Probably not that much. How about that? Okay, I'm going to leave it black because I don't want it to get with all those other colors. Or any materials, confirm. Now let's find, there it is. And of course I have all these foot braids over here in the way. That looks like yellow gold, not gold gold. Maybe it's just my sight tonight. How big is that? 3 by 5.5. Definitely big enough. Okay, it matches that gold really well. Okay, let me try this. But I need another mat again. What? Us. Yes. Yes, definitely. It's too hard to work with that other. It wrinkles, it moves, it doesn't want to heat press. Yes, we're still live. So if there's lots of details, using HTV would be better than cardstock. I think so. Yes, I had the same issue. I still love to use like the layers of cardstock and gluing them. Like I find that easiest. I feel like this is a lot of process. But for the things like that have the really fine points and little pieces, I think it's easier because you're weeding and it's on this, so you're not gonna be like trying to fit them in and glue them. So I think they both have their place. And don't forget that you can do print to cut too. If you get some glossy photo paper, if you have something that's just like really crazy, like I had, they wanted the fireman logo on one last year, and I'm trying to remember if there was any others I did last year. The year before I did a few that were just really complex logos or something, and so I just did the print to cut. I printed it on glossy photo paper and then cut it out on Cricut. And then I would offset it with glitter cardstock. So that is an option too. You're back. Good. You agree? Alrighty. Go back to Cricut. New. Okay. TJ. That's another thing I learned from TJ. I cannot take credit for that. She helped me out with that because I had some fancy school logo they wanted on there, and I was like, how am I going to do that? Print to cut on photo paper. I'm like, why do I never think of these things? So basically, you're putting a photo on there, and then you're using glitter cardstock, gluing it to glitter cardstock with an offset to make it a pretty outline on it. But I think it was last year or last season, the smaller heart-shaped one I did that was blue and red and white and silver. It had a bunch of cutouts, but there is the fireman cutout on it somewhere on one of the braids. I'm pretty sure it was that one. And if you look at it, you'll see that it's glossy and it's a print to cut. Now they don't, like, when you do the print to cut, it doesn't always, you know, it cuts an outline around it. And I know I did a video on this. I know there's a video out there somewhere when I did it a couple of years ago. It may be members only though. I can't remember. Ugh. I haven't done, every time I do it, I have to remember how to do it because there's something you have to incorporate the image all together somehow. I can't remember which one it is. Okay, I'll unload it. Calm down, Cricut. Let me get back and see if I can remember what it was. Because I always forget and then I end up having to do it a couple of times. Because you just want it to cut out the outline of the image. You don't want it cutting out all these little pieces when you do print to cut. You're wanting it to cut, and it tries to cut it like this. But sometimes it doesn't cut it exactly. It might be off a little bit, so you have to be prepared for that. But, okay, I know that didn't work. You group the image together, and it's one of these. It may be flatten. I'm not for sure. I can't remember. I know it's not weld, but I think it may be flatten. And you have to do that first. Otherwise, it's going to try and cut out all these little pieces. That way, it'll only cut out around it. So there may be some going back and forth. You may have to do it a couple of times to play with it. And it will also make you run a sheet of paper in there with all these dots and stuff, and it'll try to line it up before it'll let you do that. I forget what that's called too. It's like an alignment basically, so it can get better at cutting it out. TJ, yes, definitely. Wait on glitter cardstock. Never thought of. That's an idea. Oh, and another option, talking about the print to cut, and I haven't tried it yet, but there is printable glitter cardstock that's white, and TJ sent me a couple of sheets or a few sheets of it to play around, and I have yet to play around with it. I keep waiting, you know, I want to have a design to do it with. I don't want to just waste it, but that's another option. I don't know how well it prints on the glitter cardstock, but that's an option. I know she ordered that online, so think about that too. So we don't have to just do the cutouts like this. There's different options you can do. And sublimating, that's a good idea too. I hadn't thought about that. Yeah, it may be members only. I can't remember. I don't know if I did more than one video on it or not. It's been a while. Yeah, you and TJ. See, but I've got to get on there and figure it out how to use that so I can go back and forth. Hey Diana, how are you? I just hate learning new things. It's stressful. All right, let's see. Oh, that cut awesome. Does blend in a little bit, but you do have the outline to help with that. But I don't know I don't have any other colors that I could do because that's their 3 colors and all 3 colors are in this one. So what do y'all think? I think for the flower, it's better. It makes it thicker. And, it's going to be up against a white flower, more than likely a white flower. Thank you. Thank you. That makes it about 5.5 inches, but that is to that point is what reaches 5.5. So this is what I was saying. You really like cut there and you got 1, 2, 3, 4. So that's really 4 inches that we're talking about. Isn't it? Where's that 5? I really don't consider like these fine edges as being a full 5 inches. Thank you. Good. Love it for the flower. Me too. You want the flower piece to be more. And I should have my, yep. This one, of course, will get glued. Hopefully that glue will come out. Yep. Sometimes if I haven't used these in a while, it's all clogged up, even though it's got a little lid on it. And your nose. Sorry. I keep them upside down too. Of course, it's wanting to come apart. All right. Put it down there where it's safe. It won't separate so much. And when I'm done, I'll take them in there and pile some books on them so they get nice and flat. Oh, you're welcome. Oh, you're so sweet. Thank you so much for being here. All right, I'm turning that sucker off. We're going to stop sharing. The sharing is not caring anymore. And don't forget to turn that off. Okay. I'm surprised it doesn't fuss at you like the other ones do. I'm going to unplug it too. Yeah. I've got it under 2 cutting mats right here, but I don't think they're heavy enough. I really like to pile those books on there because I know those will have enough weight. Oh, I'll stop sharing, but I wanted to show you. I guess I can do a video later. Need to resave that. I still have her name, his name, the school name, which the school is three words. St. Dominic Savio, I guess is how you say it. And then junior on there too. So it's a triple mom, so it's going to have lots of room. And her name is going on the flower. So I'm going to make it bigger. And it's going to be 3 layers, isn't it? Yeah. So white, navy, and then gold. And I mean, for hers and his and stuff, they're thick enough. I'll probably just do glitter cardstock on all of those. I don't know. Yeah, I may do white heat transfer vinyl just so it's white, so they all the whites match up. If I don't have enough of that white there, but yeah, that's a lot. But the junior is really like pretty and cursive, and so I may have to do that one in heat transfer anyway. But I have plenty of white. Well, that's, you know what? My white has silver in it. I just remembered that, you know, when I was going through it, I was like, this one has silver. This one has silver. I don't know why the white glitter HTV has silver in it. It's not going to go with gold. But I do have I did get like 3 or 4 sheets of the Joann's True White because that's all they had. But even if I have to use the other one, it's okay. Thank you, thank you. Yeah, I'm going to say goodnight too. It is 10:40. I've been on here for 2.5 hours. I was tired before I got on here, but I was like, no, I'm going to do a live. Part of me just wanted to go to bed. But I wanted to get started on these cutouts. So thank you. Miss Alice, you were on here the whole time with me. Thank you. You really helped me through the whole process and with the troubles I was having. So I appreciate you so much. And I'm never using, remind me if I get the brilliant idea, let me use some regular HTV. Go, no, remember when? Because I'll probably forget and try to use it again. All right, guys, thanks so much for being here. And if you're watching the replay and you watched it all the way through, thank you so much. I hope you'll give this video a thumbs up, and I hope you'll give me a nice comment. Thank you, Lori. Good night. Good night, Diana. Good night, Catherine. I don't know if I showed that one. I think I did. Good night, Lori. Y'all, thank you so much for being here. I appreciate y'all so much. You know, comment if there's other things you're wanting to see or you're confused about. You know, don't be afraid to comment and ask me, Connie TJ, to, you know, do videos on different things, because we're just doing, you know, doing what we're working on and doing what we think y'all want to see. So we pay attention to those comments and stuff. So if you need something, you know, and if we don't know how to do it, we'll try to figure it out. So let us know. Thank you, Samantha. Thank you for being here. Appreciate y'all so, so much. Again, thank you. Have a wonderful night, a wonderful weekend. Be kind to yourself, be kind to others, and I will catch you all on the next one. Bye, guys. God bless.